Hey, what up, everyone? We just got done with our midday workout. We got our protein shake in, but we're out of peanut butter for later on meals and stuff. So, and I want to get to show everyone how easy it is to make your own peanut butter. I wish I had a better camera angle, maybe from like back there or something, but it is what it is. So we'll compare prices and stuff at the end. Maybe it's a little bit more probably to make your own peanut butter, but way healthier. Look at a can of Jif peanut butter. I think in the stores nowadays it's like $9, right, for about 2 cups, like a 16-ounce jar for like 2 cups. It has a bunch of hydrogenated oils in it, like glycerides, sugar. I think Skippy might have a couple more extra ingredients, but basically we're trying to avoid the oils because peanuts don't really need any extra oil as long as you shelf stable. It's shelf stable by itself. You can add salt in this if you want to for taste, but I don't. I figure salt, peanuts are pretty salty even if they're not roasted and they're unsalted. We get organic, unsalted peanuts for ours. So, little co-op. I made a bunch of peanut butter for our own peanut butter bars, which I can show here in a little bit too. We're gonna do probably a couple of these a day. But yeah, so we got our peanuts here. We're gonna do 2 cups of peanuts. Should make us about a cup of peanut butter, a little bit more. So the ones we get, I think, are at the co-op or wherever you can find them. I think it's like $4.50 a pound, right? So if I do 2 pounds, it's like $9. It gets a little less, but we'll see. Ready? I'm gonna put this in here. As you can see, I'll flip you guys real quick. 2 cups. All right, 2 cups. Easy peasy. Now all we gotta do is just blend it. You might need like some sort of spatula like this, some sort of silicone spatula or something to just kind of scrape it as it goes, but it's gonna get loud. In the meantime, brew yourself some tea. I got some tea right here. I'll probably put some milk and agave in here in a little bit, but got some tea. Read a book for it takes like about, I don't know, 3 to 5 minutes or whatever, depending on how many peanuts you're doing and how high you want to do it. But I start off on low, let it go for a bit, and then we'll crank it to high. So let's do it. Starts to go. There's a little bit of cream from the bottom here. And it's going to start getting stuck. Right there, right? So it starts getting stuck a little bit. You just break off the edge. Once it gets into a nice cream and it gets into a nice state, it'll start just flowing by itself and getting all the extra out the edges. But in the very beginning, it's a little dry. You got to just kind of help it out a little bit. Also kind of like tap the blender. Just going that way. Yeah, pretty simple, man. You'll see the bottom is starting to cream up. Once it starts to cream up like that, we are good to go. Getting good to go. Just mush it down a little more. crank it. I usually make a little bit more. I usually do about 4 cups of peanut butter or 4 cups of peanuts to make it a little easier. Never done this little, but it's concept. You guys can see at the very bottom here. See how that's starting to blend up a little bit. You can see it moving. Once you see that, then you're what I'm doing right now. After a while, they're all mixed up and grinded up. Once you get it like this, then it's nice and creamy. You want to do it for quite a while. Otherwise, you will have crunchy peanut butter, or you'll have some peanuts that aren't quite blended up. Kind of concept before a sandwich, or you're just eating a sandwich, you get a nice fat chunk of peanut in your mouth. So, do whatever, you know. I like crunchy peanut butter, so. Our jar. This is the one we usually use for our big amount of peanut butter. But for today, we use a small amount. Oh yeah, super creamy right here. Right here, all this is just nice and cream. Butter, right? They want that smooth consistency. Oh yeah, now it's golden. Real quick, let's make sure we get all the rest of the stuff on the sides. Smush it nice and down in there. Oh yeah. That's looking creamy, looking buttery, looking delicious. Again, you can add salt if you want, or get salted peanuts, either one. And you can add sugar if you'd like, but if you're trying to stay healthy and away from sugar and all that stuff, don't add it, because it tastes bomb by itself. Look at calendar, obviously. We have macaroon day. It's a silly holiday everyday calendar. So time real quick on high. There we go. Take our lid off. We'll try to make some peanut butter bars in a second. When I do that, I'll make sure I already have the peanut butter made, because no one wants to watch 2 cups of peanut butter get made for 5 minutes while I do the recipe. So, or I'll just link I'll just link it to the next one. You know, say, hey, you want to see how to make peanut butter? Do it here. But I think this jar is about. I think the jar is 16 ounces. I don't know. The line's filled up to the two cups, but it's not quite 2 cups. So I don't think it's quite 2 cups. I mean, we can measure it, right? So we always do it by volume on the scale if we need to. See what this is before and after. Do it by weight. Our scale is that is what it is. 8 ounces. So just remember that 8 ounces. We'll minus that when we do all the rest. Show right here. Look at that. Look at that delicious peanut butter, man. I mean, it's freaking fresh. It tastes delicious. Salty. Oh, it's yum, dude. It's yummy. Get that in this jar. Down. Couple more scoops of that in here. The reason I did on high at the very end was just to kind of make sure we get all the little bits of peanuts ground up. You may get some sneaks in there, some little sneaky guys that don't quite blend up. But again, I don't think it's too big a deal. I don't mind a little crunch in my peanut butter. Now we're trying to get all that stuff out. We're trying to get all this stuff. You know what I mean? Don't want to waste any. So. It always ends up being like a tiny little bit on like the blender thing itself. So if you can get it off, you can try. This is a little pain in the butt. There we go. See if we get the majority of it. Put that aside. All nice and pushed down, even Stevens. Yo, and there you go. Got homemade peanut butter. Oh, it's bomb, dude. It's bomb. We'll take a little bit in a second, but okay. Remember, 8 ounces. Right now we're at 1 pound and 1 ounce. So that would be 17 ounces minus 8, so we made about 9 ounces of peanut butter. Made about a cup of peanut butter, which is about, like I said, about 2 cups of peanuts to 1 cup of peanut butter. So, but that was only $5, right? Sorry, that was about 10, like $9. I think it's like $4.50 a pound of peanuts. But again, no oils, no sugar. You can add salt if you want to. This stuff stays great forever, doesn't mold, doesn't do anything. I had it on my shelf for weeks at a time, and it's just as fresh. You won't. Sometimes you'll get like Adam's peanut butter. You'll get the oil separation because it's been on the shelf for so long, and there's still like peanuts in the jar. But this stuff, man, no oil separation, perfect. So just to show y'all, it's okay. Get a little spoonful here. Got a peanut butter mouth. Oh yeah, bomb status. All right, we're gonna make 2 more cups, and then we'll try to make some peanut butter bars. All right, get after it. Peace out. Stay healthy.